Hello everybody, hello. So sorry about this minor delay there. Apparently I was having a few technical issues and also a camera not being in the correct place. So that won't help, will it, peoples? Hello everybody. I've just got me I've got myself all set up and nice and ready to go, so we're ready to rock and roll. Hello Simon, how are you doing, my dears? Hello Pam. Hello Hannah, thank you for being here. Hello Gavin, it's lovely to see you. Hello Ords. Hello Sylv. Hello Kirsty, I hope you're well. Hello Tracy. And hello Lynn, it's lovely to see you all. Thank you all for being here. I hope you are all doing well. Oh, and hello Caroline. I almost said something terrible then. That's naughty of me. I deserve a slapped hand. A big slapped hand indeed. See, I'm slapping it. The hand, that is. Hello, Linda. Welcome on in. How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Tonight is going to be just like a little bit of a random craft. I'm just going to make a card. And I've pulled out a few little bits that I'd like to make a card from. And that's just what's going to happen. I'm just going to make a card. How dare you? No. I know. Oh my gosh. Caroline is just going to be like, yeah, Caroline is just going to be like, you're not my friend anymore. Hello Christine, welcome on in. I hope you are well. So I'm going to be using these stamps this evening. I decided they're level up stamps, which for a bit of gaming fun. So I thought it would be nice to use those. Oh, I'm so bad. Yes. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these stamps this evening. I've also selected one of my card dies that I bought recently, which is this one. I've already set it up onto a piece of ready inked paper for me to cut straight from, and then we're going to use this bit of paper that we made on the last live. And I'm going to do some stamping on that, and we're going to cut and we're going to build it up, and it's going to look pretty. We've broke him already. Yes, that's because I broke me. So, I'm going to start off with a bit of die cutting. How's that? How is that? Oh Lord, he's already got the giggles. Well, yes, it was going to happen sooner or later, so it might as well be sooner, right, guys? Oh gosh, here we go. Come on, into the... My die cutting machine is not wanting to play ball with me this evening, it would seem. There we go. Go on, through you get, thank you. So here we go. I've just cut this. Isn't it pretty? I was kind of hoping that yes, it does. It's fine. It's cut the bit that I actually want, so it's all good. I had a great aunt from England that's called PB&J, sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly. Ooh. Well, I can't have the peanut butter, but I can have the jelly, and we all know it must be jelly because jam don't shake. So I'm kind of liking that. That's going to look really pretty. We may have to trim the card down a little bit, but actually I might just do another card blank because that one's a little bit too small. So what we really need is a 4 by... Well, that is a 4 by 5.5. Have I... That is a 4... Oh no, that's 4.25 by 5.5. So let's just see if that will line up. Because it's a little bit... Oh no, it doesn't line up, so that's fine. What I'll do is I'll just cut the extra 1/4 inch off. That's not a problem. So it's 5.5 by 4. So I should just cut this lovely little card blank down to 5.5 by 4. There we go. Just cutting those little extra bits off on the side there. Hello, Babs. Welcome on in. I hope you are well, my lovely. I hope you are well indeed. It's been one of those days today. So I actually did a very big shift at work today, which was a little bit more than what I was thinking, or at least intending to have done anyway. I didn't cut that properly. How bad is that? It did not cut properly. I think it must have moved when I was... There we go. And now we should have our 5.5 by 4 card blank. Hello, Mike. Welcome on in, my friend. How are you doing this fine evening, sir? It is lovely to have you on board. So now that I've die cut this, I'm just going to kind of go round it with my dotty glue tape. And then we're going to set it onto the actual card. I'm on the 2nd hour of 12-hour shift. Oh, I do not envy you, sweetheart. I do not envy you there at all, Hannah. Not at all. I know how hard those things can be, so I wish you all the luck for the 12 hours. And I hope it goes quickly and smoothly for you. How come I can see that? See what? There we go. Just pull that down there and across there. Whoop, whoop. There we go. I just want to make sure that I get this all nicely covered with my dotty. My dotty. And I think that's everything. Have I got everything? Yeah, it looks like I've got everything. Oh, and Mike is on his way home. Well done, Mike. I hope you've had a good day at work, sir. There we are. Oh, and Pam is just starting her day. Here we go. And there we go. That is the base part of our card done. That is the base part. It's the base, buttery biscuit base. I like biscuits. So I don't know if I actually want to put those back in and then maybe do them in a different way that they were before. So like kind of like having, because that changes from the green to the blue gradient. I don't know if you guys can actually see. You can. Bourbons! Who's got bourbon biscuits? I love bourbon biscuits. We actually had some at work today, which was quite fun. It was. I love bourbon biscuits. I'm so terrible. Oh, I can't swap. I can swap those around, can't I? Doy. Because it's just basically swapping the green with the blue part. So I don't know. I'm thinking about doing this. I haven't got as far as committing to it yet. But I'm just going to see how it looks with all the different bits and the different way around, if you get what I mean. So I'm just going to see how that works and if I want to do it, because there will be a matten layer going on top of this. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh. You'll have to remember that I like bourbons. That sounds fun. I mean, you can remember that I like bourbons. I don't mind. I might leave those two in. I don't know. No. Out you come. Out! Gosh darn it. I'm going to leave it. Right. So, we're going to get on with some Stamperoos. I don't know what I've done with the rest. Oh, there's me like, what have I done with the rest of my cutting plate? Oh, a nice hobnob. Oh, for our American friends, those are OT those are like OT cookies, because you lot are weird. So they're like OT cookies that have a layer of milk or dark chocolate or white chocolate on the bottom side, and they are yummy, yum, yum. Right, let's move that off to the side, and I'm going to bring in my stampy wheelie. And we're going to stamp out some of these stamps. I don't know actually, because I will want to do some die cutting, and I'm going to put one of the controllers up here and down there, and we'll have the sentiment in the middle is kind of what I'm aiming for. So, I don't know if maybe I could just stamp randomly one of these sentiments, and maybe... I've had hobnobs before. Ooh, she's had hobnobs before. I think we got some in Canada years ago. Oh, that sounds so cool. I'm glad that you've managed to have some. And maybe we can use some of these. Right, just so you know, guys, I pre-primed these stamps. So I've already done my clear ink stamping layer with my watercolour, and I've stamped them off with a actual colour. So they are ready to rock and roll. And I'm probably just going to randomly stamp them with the stamp wheel. Linda had some when she was in London. I do love it when people have the things that we talk about. It's so, you know, it's really, really cool. There we go. And then actually I'm just going to... can I get away with that? No, I'm going to have to reposition those, aren't I? But what I can do is actually mirror it down there, so it's not going to be so bad. Right, and then we'll do the same for the other side. And I'm just lightly tapping because we don't want to go too crazy with the inks. Don't want to go too crazy with the inks. Oh, what's going on here then? All these strange things that go on, I don't know. I have no idea. I try to be a good boy, but it never really pans out, does it? There we go. I'm thinking that there. And then if we do that there. And we do that about there. It's not going to be perfect. I don't kind of really want it to be perfect because it's going to get die cut. So all we're going to see is like little bits of these across the paper. So it doesn't really matter. But yes, it's going to look pretty, I think. And then all we're going to do is come down here and do the same down here. So it still kind of lines up, actually. I don't think I've done too badly with that. I don't think I've done too badly at all. And again, it's just light tapping that I'm doing. And there we are. It's payday this week. Might have to make my first card. Oh, you go, boy. I have a good friend who lives in London. He is a host in Q. Ooh! She's got someone on the inside. Everybody remember we have to be Linda Gorman's best friend because she's got a friend on the inside of QVC in London. And QVC have Crafters Companion stuff and Anna Griffin. And we want all of that sweet, sweet Anna Griffin stuff. I might actually put that +1 and the little line of hearts as well. Let's see how many stamps I can get away with putting on this before I can't put any more. Oh dearie me, I'm having one of those days today. Oh yeah, so I was, before I went off on my tangent about my card, I was and QVC. Oh, sugar plums. Linda Gorman Ords has a friend who works in QVC. In the QVC. Yeah, I was talking about before I went onto my QVC tangent, actually. Let's see if we could pop that +1 in there as well. We'll do that. Let's pop the rest of these stamps away. There we go, pop that away in there. Yeah, I actually had a big boy shift at work today. I'm almost back at full time. Because, you know, they want me back at full time really quickly. And it was actually a really good day. I actually had a bit of fun. And we ate bourbon biscuits. Not all day, obviously, but it was quite fun eating bourbon biscuits. Well, I now want more bourbon biscuits. I'm such a child, aren't I? Right. So let's just do that both sides because I know they're gonna line up properly, that side and that side. So let's ink it back up. Ink it up. Linda G, just remember that I knew you before the rest of this group. Oh! Oh! Oh, you go, Pam. You get straight in there trying to pay attention. My head is in a world of its own. Oh, what's up, Mr. Gavin? How are you having a bad day, or is there something going on? Is we all good? What's the tea? We love the tea here. Yes, he mainly does Quacker Factory, but lots of other stuff. I've never heard of Quacker Factory. What is Quacker Factory? Let's put those love hearts up there, and we'll put the little plus down here, and put that +1 just there. There we go. Oh, just a full-on day. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it's been a big day. I hope you, well, I hope you kind of feel better. I don't like it when people aren't feeling great and it's been a heavy day. I have a semi-easy day tomorrow, and then I have a heavy day Friday. I'm not quite so looking forward to Friday. Oh, by the way, guys, that is actually it. It's news. I've got some news. I do have some news. So Friday night I will not be live, but that is only because I will be live on Saturday night on Lynn LV Handcrafted channel, and her channel is linked in the box of my last live. So if you do want to be watching that, I'm going to be doing a mystery craft along on there on Saturday night. So hopefully you can come join us. It is a bit late because it's 5 PM Central Time. I think that's somewhere around midnight in UK time. So it is a bit of a late one, but I will be on her channel doing a mystery craft along. And I've got the instruction. Well, I say the instructions. These are the instructions that I have been given, which is a small supply list. And you don't find out what you're doing until you are actually on the craft along. So it'll be one to have a watch out for, that's for sure, because we all know I muck my stuff up at the best of times. So let's see what happens when I don't know what I'm doing, right? That'll be a fun one. Oh, MCA, I am cutting those out today. Yes, I'm doing the MCA, the Mystery Craft Along. I am a last, yeah, I'll be doing that. That's all that's all I've got to say about that. So, right, I want these to have some pretty cool bits on them, so I'm not sure where to... I'm just going to kind of position it in the mid. I think positioning it kind of on the middle there is going to be the best thing, isn't it? Right. So all I'm going to do, and hopefully this is going to work, and it's going to work really well, provided I don't send it flying everywhere when I remove the outer die. So all I'm doing is using the outer die to line up the inner dies that I'll be cutting. He says... Or actually, no, I'll just do it like this. It'll be fun. Because then it kind of has that white outline. I'm planning on crafting along. Last time I misread the measurements, hoping to get it right this time. These old eyes have trouble reading the tiny numbers and fractions. Quite luckily, this time it's all just 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, on the inch, or 3/4 of an inch. So there's no horrible little eighths, because if there was horrible little eighths, I'd be doomed. There would be no point in even trying to get me to do it, because I'd just be like, yeah, girl, no. I'll sit this one out. Unfortunately, Gaz is a good crafter, but he's not that good of a crafter. And when it comes to the tiny little eighths of an inch, you might as well just fire me out of a cannon at the sun. I'm done. Right, I don't know what I've done with my poker tool, and we've only just started. Right, there it is. Now I'm just going to use my pokey tool to kind of hopefully really lightly lift up. Ah! There we go. Yay! I did it. Hannah taught me, Gaz. Oh, what did Hannah teach you? Or am I just being a numpty and not realising that you've already told me? Because I could be being a silly numpty right now. Right, there we go. I'm just going to put some tape along these so that they don't move. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. The little in the inches. Oh, the eighths. Yes, I know that the eighths of an inch exist. I'm not very good with like trying to sort it all out and figure it out and cut them down and all that jazz. Right, just trying to not. Come on, silly tape. There we go. Please work nicely. Oh, this is where it could just be. Ah, no, don't ruin where I placed you. You're all meant to look so cool. The little lines, yay me and yay me and yay you for getting it. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm so glad that. That's the one thing I love about everybody. Like, I know a lot of people have come from the Crafters Companion world, and a lot of people have come from some of the other groups that I'm now a part of, and I'm so grateful for you all to be here. But it's so nice how everybody just helps everyone else out, and there's no kind of like, I'm not giving up my trade secrets and all that kind of stuff. If they move, it won't matter. It won't matter for the sake of the card, but it will matter for me because my poor little brain won't be able to cope with it. And that's on me. Oh. That'll do. There we are. I couldn't do it for years and certainly didn't understand, but you managed it and I'm grateful. Oh, that's so cool. One of my paper's trimmers has the 1/8 marked. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think most paper trimmers do have the 1/8 marked. Some of them have the 16th marked, and that's where it gets really confusing. Right. Let's pop that out. And, oh, that is leaving quite a big gap, isn't it? I'm thinking, what could we do to fill that white gap? I want something in a different colour, though. Let's see what we've got floating around in the scrap pack. Because I'm trying to use up some of my scraps, because I've got so many of them. I've got 4 massive packs literally filled with all of these papers and things that I've either not used or I can't figure out what I want to do with them. I mean, like that. I made that for a Sheena card using the Sheena stamps. It's just sat in my scrap pack. Where are we? Let's see what else we've got. We've got so much stuff. So much stuff. We've got a lovely shiny piece of... I don't know, should we use a shiny? No, that's not really going to work with it. I'm just kind of just rummaging through a scrap pack and showing you, oh, kind of like, yeah, look what I've got, look what I found. That's cool, this is pretty. Let's think of that, or oh, let's not. Let's think of this, and ooh, actually, that would be quite nice to use, wouldn't it? It's from the oh, what's the name of it? You could use the die. You could use the big die again to make a matte layer. Yes, that's what I was thinking of doing. I just needed to find the right paper, and I'm thinking I might use this because it's from the Masquerade collection, and I think some of the colours go quite well with what I've got, and it will look quite cool behind in the background. I'm thinking, because you're not going to see loads of it, and it's a nice use for such a big scrap of paper. So let's just see if we can peel off a little bit of that low tack tape and reuse it without, hopefully it's not wrecked. Well, I mean, it's going to have wrecked, to be honest. I would just use black, but then I'm kind of boring. No, it's not boring. It would give it a good highlight and make it, it would kind of accentuate it a bit as well, actually, if I were to use black. But I'm kind of in the mood for a bit of funky colour pops, because it's all kind of funky and coloury. So we'll see how the funky colour pop does before. And this is the part where I throw my guillotine. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, guys, it is literally just one of those days today, isn't it? Oh, maybe I should have put it up round that way so that the diamonds go up, go down the card and not across it. Right, okay, that means I'm going to have to cut this differently, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's all, everything is fine. The world's not gone to pot yet. There we go, and we still got that lovely big strip to do something else with. Huzzah! There we are. And let's get that through the die cutting machine. You know what, I really need to start learning French again, I think. I'd love to just sit here and just, like, say what a die cutting machine is in French. Les machins du die cutting. Oh dear. I would use metallic silver. Well, I'll see how these pan out, and if I don't like it, then I'll go for something else. Ooh, I actually do like that. And I like how it's kind of not matchy, like super matchy, unless I've actually put that in the wrong corner, which I did, which then does make it matchy. That does look kind of cool. Oh, which way around does that go? Oh, it goes around that way. Huzzah! Right, I'm just going to place those where I know they need to go, and then I will stick them down appropriately. There we go. Reine de Rennes Monsieur. What? I don't know what that means. It's obviously French. I'm just an idiot. Parlez-vous en France, en petit français? Petit français. Parlez-vous en petit français? All I know is où est la bibliothèque, which is where is the library? Oh gosh, that's meant to be up that way. It's meant to be up that way. I put it in wrong way. And now it's kind of sunk and sat. I don't need you to sink and sit, not till I've stuck you in with some glue. Oh, fiddlesticks. What have I done with the... Right. Now I've got to try and find my pokey tool again. This is the rule of pokey tools, isn't it? They just kind of evaporate. Unless I can get this to actually bend and flex and pop that out. Yay, it popped. Not sure if that's right. School was a long time ago. Oh, I know that right. I'm coming up to like 25 years since I left secondary school. Or high school for our lovely American friends. It is absolute shiddled it. No! I almost said what you wanted me to say then. That's naughty. France is a lovely country, it is. It's filled with a very original group of people. And they speak a lovely language that is very pretty. And does that go that way? No, it does not. It goes the other way. Let's just make sure it lines up properly. Yep, that lines up properly. "43 years. Wow. That's a little bit of time. I'm just kind of thinking, does that actually not go there? And I've fiddle-faddled this up. No. That definitely goes up there because that lines up quite nicely with everything that goes on over here. Oh, let's see what that says. What does it say? "I took French in school because it was mandatory and dropped it the minute I could." Yeah, I was really good at French until I got to I think it was the 9th year or 3rd year if you're I don't know what year it is in the American terminology, but I was really good at it until about year 9, and then I just lost all interest in it because the teacher that I liked left, and I didn't like the any of the teachers that replaced her, to be dreadfully honest, and that did my head in. I did speak French because I had to. Because German over Latin because of Mum, and then a year of Italian. Wow! Latin! That really is a dead language, isn't it? 2 things you need to know in French. 1, je voudrais une bière s'il vous plaît. Oh, 1 beer. Please. Oh, I should have known that. And what's number 2? Oh wow, 11 years. Jeez, that's such a long time. That really is a massively long time. And those came from up there, didn't they, actually? So that needs to go on there. Oh, we're just waiting for Kirsty to tell us what the second one is. I mean, I do know a few other little bits as well, which is Le Sœur à la Bonge, which is the monkey is in the tree. And then, of course, I know Le Chien à la Table, the dog is at the table. You know, because I know all of the useful stuff. Because it's all really, really useful. It's not useful. Oh. And I've put that in the wrong place. Right, let's peel that back. Peel that back. Did I actually stick that down? Obviously I didn't do it well enough because there's not enough glue in there. Right, so that actually goes down tither, doesn't it? No, that one goes up tither. This is what I get for not thinking about lining things up properly. And then this one goes there. I picked up a bit of Greek from friends, and then medical terminology with Greek and Latin roots. Oh, very nice. I did French in school but took no notice. The only French I know is swearing, if you pardon the French. Yes, I do know, oh god, Olion Coulé. I do know that one. That's a very naughty one, apparently. Not that I'm aware of how naughty it actually is. I do know how to ask for oh no, I'm not going. I know how to ask for I better not say it, actually. I'm not going to say it because I can't. I won't be able to hold myself together. Hello Emma, welcome on in, lovely. How are you doing? I hope you are well today. Yeah, that definitely came from that side, so that's fine. That's cool. Yeah, I also know how to say harder in 5 different languages, so there we go. I don't know if that alludes to anything, but the only thing you remember is how to count to 10. That's probably good because you know it's a calming measure, isn't it? I can't control myself today. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm being so naughty, and I've not really done anything to warrant being naughty. Nobody. Ton visage ressemblait à merde, or something like that. For some reason, my sister thought it would be important to know how to tell someone how their face looked like. That is very important. You need to know that. Can I ask how to get bothered post office in German? I don't know. I didn't do German, so I'm not so well versed in that language, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I am unable to help you. Oh gosh, this is such a naughty day. Karakenhaus is a hospital. Wow. I went to France with school. We went to a cafe. I was the one that ordered. I only confidentially knew tea, white coffee, and beer. So it was 2 teas, 1 coffee, and 3 beers at 6 a.m. That is so cool. Because I know the difference between drink is like, it's very close to what fish is, isn't it? Because you've got poissant. I don't know if it's poissant, that's fish, and poisson is drink. I can't remember which way round it is, but I know one means drink and the other one means fish. That much I do know. Boisson and poissant, yes. Yeah. See, I wasn't far off. I just really need to obviously learn how to... Actually, I think that looks pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little card. And we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. No, we are not. We've got some stamping and colouring to do yet. Ooh. I'll do my own sound effects. Oh gosh, I'm just, I don't know what's going on with me today, people. I am in one of those super funny, silly moods, I think. There we go. Pop those. I'm not even putting these away. Bloody autocorrect. Oh, autocorrect got you, did it, Silves? Let's put those back down over there because we can always reuse tape. Don't throw all the bits of tape away. As long as they've still got sticky, they're still good for using. I'm not going to say anything else. Behave yourself, Mr. Gareth. Behave yourself. Oh no, pain au chocolat, s'il vous plaît. Ooh, or pain au raisin, s'il vous plaît. Well, the only thing I ever heard was you don't want le chien à la bouche, which means the dog is in the tree, and you don't want le sœur à la table, which is the monkeys at the table. I'm not really sure you want either of those things to happen. Let's quickly stick that back onto there. Now, I'm going to get some of I've got some scraps of watercolour cardstock hiding in here, and I think it would be appropriate to use them to do some stamping. So, tu n'es pas mon ami. Tu n'es pas mon ami. Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that means I'm in the doghouse or something. La bouche is the mouth, but you also wouldn't want a dog in your mouth. No, you do. Oh wow! Does that mean I'm in all sorts of trouble with Carol? Well, so oh wow, yeah, definite major respect to you there, Babs, in the army. Wow. Oh, I'm only going off what I was told by somebody. I don't think it's really all that true. You know, lots of people, you know, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear. Oh, that side's been... Oh, well, we'll just use this piece. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to cut... We're going to stamp and cut two controllers. And hopefully we'll have enough room for a centre monter. Let's just make it a little happy birthday card, shall we? I think that would be appropriate. And that should be enough for everything that we need. Should be enough space. Sylv, I call it autocorrect. Am I going to have to Google Translate that, Caroline, or are you actually going to tell me what it means? And am I in, like, a world of trouble with you right now? The only thing in Welsh I know is the turkey is on the plate. It only comes in handy at Christmas. Mere turkey in plate. I don't know. The only the only Welsh that I know, and this is only what I don't know if it might be slang or whatever, but my nan used to say it to us when we were kids, which is Sidi Keith Kaidalap. As far as I'm aware, that means sit down and shut the up. But I've not spoke. Oh, well, I've not even spoke Welsh in donkeys. I used to know a little bit. All I know these days is araf means slow, and that's because I read it on the road when you drive through Wales. So. There we go. Let's do some die cutting, shall we, kids? Amuse bouche. Well, I do know ferme le bouche, which is be quiet. That was one of my teacher's favourite sayings. That's probably why it stuck with me, because none of us would be quiet during French class. Oh, you used to have Welsh lessons in school. That's cool. There we go. Let's just line that up. And I'm going to do my die cutting first because I don't want to colour this out and then make an absolute dog's dinner of it. La Maison du Chien, which is the dog house. That's where I am with Caroline. Et tout dans le dog house. La Maison du Chien. Oh my gosh. I do love you guys so much. I really do. You all cheer me up so much. Because as happy as I am on my own, like today, I don't know why, but seriously, it's been a bit of a tough week, like generally. It's been a bit of a rough one because like I say, I've been on a 9-day straight at work, so it's gotten to the point of being a bit of a tough one, and I'm just so glad that all of you come and join me on these lives, and we just have so much fun, and we like make a little card, and we we have a laugh and we enjoy ourselves. So thank you for all coming, and it really does mean the world to me. Even if I do make an absolute twonk of myself and say something that could possibly offend somebody that I care about a lot. So I'm sorry for being a slightly offensive twit. It's only been, thank you Pam, but it's only been a tough week because I'm literally on a 9 days straight and I don't do very well with working large amounts of days in a row. Usually by day 7 I'm looking for some kind of way of hiding somewhere so I can't get caught up in doing anything. Except for today, I got caught up doing everything at lunchtime. It was just really annoying. But it's not big, you know. It's been a bit tough, but when I sit and think about it, it could always be worse. You know, I could have been, I could have been doing so much more worse things than what I was actually doing. To Est and Grand Twonk. Yes, I am. I am a Grand Twonk. I will wholeheartedly agree. I am a Grand Twonk. Now I don't know what colours to do these controllers in. I'm thinking a little bit of slate and a little bit of charcoal for this one. I need someone to translate twonk into American. It's somewhere along the lines of... Oh, God, I don't know, actually. What is twonk in American? That is a difficult one, because I've not really think... I mean, just in standard terms, it's like I'm an idiot, basically. I'm a massive, stupid idiot. Oh, what did Simon say? Did Simon say something good? I don't know. Or did he translate twonk? Yeah, somewhere along the lines of a bit of an idiot. There we go. And I'm just watercolouring these in. And I'm trying to be as good as I possibly can at getting these around here. And I do apologise if I do go into the watercolour coma. It is a pretty standard thing for me to do, unfortunately. And then around the outer edge, I'm going to come in with the charcoal. I just want that corner to kind of be a bit darker, because I want that. Then let's blend that out. And I don't know if you guys know, but next month in June, we actually have the Isle of Wight Festival. I don't know if any of you guys know of it or have been or are wanting to come or are actually going to be here, because if you are going to be here, then I will be there, so you'll see me if you're lucky. If I'm not hiding somewhere. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I'm glad that you like it. It's I'm actually kind of enjoying it myself. It's a really nice little card for a boy. Well, maybe a boy. You could have it for a boy or for a girl. Whoever games, you can have it for them. Let's quickly clean that up because I do need to put down some fresh colours. And I'm thinking for that one I might go with peach and spice. Oh, hello, Crafty Stacey Lou. Welcome on in. How are you doing, my darling? I hope you are well. Nous pouvons parler de le toy pendant que oh, I don't know what that is. I ain't got a Scooby. I'm sorry, Sylv. That's out of my wheelhouse. That is right out of my wheelhouse. There we go, and I'm just going to bring that out with the slightly lighter colour. I just want to try and get that to blend as well as I possibly can. It might take a little bit to get me to do it, but it should be fine. I don't want there we go. I don't want any of those buttons. Here we go. I'm just going to pop that up there so that you guys can see it a little bit better. And I've just gone with the darker colour around the outer edge there, and I've blended it in with the lighter colour. So hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to come in with a little bit of my charcoal just to do this D-pad in the centre here, because that's going to kind of be a little dark colour. And I'm going to do the tiny little buttons in the same one as well. And I'm going to come back in with my crimson, just a little bit there, and I'm going to do the highlights on the other pieces and the buttons. So it should be. I don't want to make... You could make this look like a controller for a popular console. I'm sure you can probably imagine which one I'm talking about. But I'm just going to do it to kind of look like just a generic console, because I don't want to make it look like it's anything that it shouldn't be, because I don't want to get copyright strikes or have a particular company chase down my video and have me removed from YouTube, because that has been known to happen to a few people and I don't want to be one of those people. Let's see, so the primarily colour we've used there is blue, so I could... I'd like a nice light green if I've got one. So what I'll do is I'll mix in a little bit of that green with a little bit of my really light blue. And I'm just going to put a little bit of my light blue down there, because that should keep it green. And just spritzy down a little bit of water and mix those two together. And I'm just going to colour in the background of this sentiment. And there we go, that's the sentiment done. And actually, I'm going to use a little bit of that light green just to go around the outer edge of these die cuts as well, because it takes the really like harsh white line off of it. And I'm just like, I don't know if any of you lot do it as well, but I just really don't like the harsh white lines around the outside of my die cuts. I don't know why, I just prefer if it would cut it straight up to the line sometimes, if you get what I mean. But I kind of just have to go with how it goes. So hopefully we've got enough on there to do the outer edge of this one. I don't think we do. You could do them really wild colours, because lots of people get skins for them as well. Yeah, actually, I might... I've got an idea. Thank you for that. I've just had an idea. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in my aqua pigments. Now, I've got these ones, which are from Brutus Monroe in yellow, orange and neon purple. And not just that, I also have a few from the Papercraft Society, which are in red and blue. So let's see what happens when we I'm just going to drop them on. I'm just going to drop them on. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm just going to drop it on. Oh my gosh, look at the colour in that. Now that is an aqua ink. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm just really in the kind of mood to just like see what happens when I do things. And let's just swirl it around, let it mix in and just, oh. Look how cool that looks. That is so cool. Let me just pick up the tweezers because I don't want to wreck it. Look how cool that looks, guys. That is like proper. That is so cool. Right, I'm just going to let that one dry. And I think I might just use a little bit of... Oh, I used both of those on that one, didn't I? So I might use a little bit of my blue. Just drop a little couple of dabs of the blue. Never be shy of the rainbow. Well, no, I am a rainbow person. So I feel as though I should, you know, use the rainbow at every chance I get. And I'm just going to... No! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. What a numpty I am. What an absolute sodding numpty. Oh, never mind. There we go, I'll just drop that on there. I mean, okay, I lost a fair bit of that, but it's okay. It's not like it's the end of the world. It is what it is. I didn't mean to throw it everywhere. I didn't mean to throw it everywhere. These things happen when you're me. Yeah, it's an oops. See, look, does that mean we're now on a level pegging, Caroline? Because I just, like, wrecked most of my... Let's just try and... Oh, there we go, yeah. Let's just switch those colours around and blue. We'll just get those to kind of blob around a bit. And I am gonna actually pull... Yes, you are forgiven. Oh, thank you. I'm just going to take that up a bit because it got a bit mucky there, didn't it? So I'll put down a few more drops. Hello, Wendy. I see I have arrived for the excitement. Whoops, yes. Check under the bottom of your glass mat in case it went under. That is a very good point. And quite luckily, it has not. However, I now am Oompa Loompa orange. So... I'm just going to re-put a few blobs of blue on there, not too much, because well, you can't do a live without an oopsie. Yeah, exactly, it's me, isn't it? I can't do a live without an oopsie. And I'm just going to let that kind of... See, those other ones from Brutus Monroe work so much better. I just came back. What excitement did I miss? I splodged half a bottle of aqua ink across my desk, and now I'm Oompa Loompa orange. But I think actually that the Brutus Monroe ones are much better than the ones that I got from the Papercraft Society. So I'd certainly give them a go. I'm just going to give that a dry. Oh, stop trying to bellow away. There we go. Dumpty-doo, I've got a tragic tale. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I did have a little bit of an Oompa Loompa moment there. So I could put that one there. And this one down here. And put my lovely little sentiment right in the middle there. And I'm thinking, actually... Yeah, about Hannah. I'm just going to put one drop of, well, 2 tiny little drops of the purple on there, that neon purple, and I'm going to blend them out because I think it's going to make it look a little bit special. It made it just a little bit darker green. Wow. I was thinking that was going to go better. I've got 1 chrome reserve since it's not streaming on any service. We have. So how do you get stained Oompa Loompa orange with aqua? Well, that's the... It wasn't gilding... No, it wasn't gilding flakes. No, I don't open the gilding flakes. It's very, very rare I open the gilding flakes. Very, very rare indeed that I will open gilding flakes. Never ever gilding flakes. Not ever gilding flakes. No, no, no. Right, I'm just going to... Oh, actually, no, I'll just do it with the foam. I'll do it with foam tape. It's just going to make it easier for me. So let's just pop those. Let's get a nice piece to go on the back of there. Oompa Loompa. No! Caroline, that's naughty. I don't do things like that. I'm a good boy. I've heard of the Isle of Wight festival. Yes, I will actually be going to that this year, which is in a couple of weeks. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. We're going to have the woman that sang for Sweden and won it last year at the Eurovision here. She's going to be at the festival, which is going to be nice. I can't remember her name, or at least what they call her anyway. I don't know. She's that lady that sang Euphoria. Loreen, yes, we're having Loreen Scissorhands. We're having Loreen Scissorhands, yes. Yes. Euphoria. There's no such thing as gilding flakes. They don't exist in my stash. I won't ever use them. No gilding flakes. They simply don't exist. What you're saying is a lie. No, never. No gilding flakes. Not from now till the end of time. At Isle of Wight Festival. Is that where all the mods go with their scooters? No, that's the scooter fest they come down for, which is really annoying. Gilding flakes and loose glitter are the devil. They are. Gilding flakes are from the devil. That is such a true story. Gilding flakes genuinely are from the devil. Abso-friggin-lutely. Gilding flakes are from the devil. And there we go. Just put that kind of controller nice and kind of... yeah, we'll have that controller like that at the bottom there. We do have the scooter rally. We also have the Isle of Wight takeover where all the people that drive Fords come down. That was recently. And there we go. And I think that is our lovely little Wednesday card completed. Huzzah, we made a thing. And there we go. We've got a nice, lovely, like, kind of teenage... I'd say this is going to be pretty good for a teenager. And I actually really love how that controller came out. That controller came out so great. I love that so much. Right, so now that I've turned myself into an Oompa Loompa and we've made a lovely card, I'm going to say an absolutely massive thank you to you all for being here, because you're all fabulous and wonderful human beings. And without you, there is no me and there is no live. So, I don't know what on earth just happened to my computer, but apparently my mouse has decided it's time to kamikaze. Hopefully I haven't lost the stream. No, I haven't. Fabulous. I'm so glad that everyone's enjoyed it. I will be back on Saturday on LV Handcrafted's channel doing her mystery craft along. It is a bit of a late one for us guys here in the UK, but it will always be on catch up. I'm going to have like a multi thing going on, so it will be live on my channel as well. A little bit of housekeeping of, if you do have any crafty questions that you don't feel as though you can ask me live, I do have the Handcrafted by Gaz email address, which is askme@handcraftedbygaz.co.uk. You can join the Facebook group by going to handcraftedbygaz.co.uk. That's currently redirecting there whilst my website's being built. And if you do want to support the channel, there's some lovely links in the description box where you can help support me there. Don't forget to leave a like if you've enjoyed this. If you're enjoying what you're seeing and you've not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and feed the YouTube algorithm, because we'll have a massive community one day, and maybe one day you'll see me on QVC selling my wares if I'm lucky. So once again, thank you all so much for being here. See you all on Saturday, and I love you all lots. Mwah! Bye 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 bye.